Welcome back. You're watching Ask Profit here at NDTV Profit. For viewers who are just tuning in, you can either call us or WhatsApp us on the numbers that are flashing on your screen up there. That's the WhatsApp number, and the calling number will also be flashing in a bit. But moving on to our next question, Venkat Giri is writing us from Hyderabad asking about BSE. He's holding 1,000 odd shares at an average price of 2843. Wants to know as to what should be the next course of action for him, considering averaging at the current levels. Should that be a course of action? The stock is currently trading at 2667 and he's already sitting on a loss of over 2 lakh rupees. And of course, we're also joined by Ajit Mishra, who's the SAP research at Religare Broking, joining us now. Ajit, what's the view like for BSE on the chart?
Yeah, good morning, Mahima. So, Mahima, we are seeing, healthy profit taking for almost a month now. Almost after retesting its previous record high zone, we are seeing nominal retracement. So, we have bought it at higher levels, and that's why we are seeing that he's facing losses amid this marginal profit taking or retracement in the stock. So, 2,500 is a very strong base. I won't recommend adding more because he's already having a significant amount. On the higher side, we are very close to the immediate resistance area, that is the 20 EMA mark. So means 2680, basically 10 points away from the current area is where we have the 20 EMA place. The moment we surpass and decisively reclaim this level, we expect a gradual recovery to ensure, and maybe closer to around 2850, 2900 is something that stock might test. So as of now, he can stay put with 2500 as stop loss.
Got the view, Ajit. But moving on to our next question, and this one's coming in from Bengaluru. Vidyut is,
With regards to where Ola Electric is concerned, the next question that we have is from Rakesh Gupta, who's writing us from New Delhi, asking about Vodafone Idea. He's got 2,000 shares at the price of 11.38. Going forward, should he add more, hold or sell? What should be the course of action, Ajit? I'll come to you on this with regards to where charts are concerned. I mean, it's been a topsy-turvy week last week for Vodafone Idea, but with regards to where charts are concerned, what should you do?
So, Mahima, we have had these kinds of move earlier also. It's just that every time we reach closer to around 13, 17 levels, so it again, witnesses a complete reversal. So, as of now, still I'm not very bullish on this, structure. It's just that we are very close to the immediate resistance also. Means maybe close to around 12.5, 13 zone is a strong hurdle. So if the view is short term, definitely you can consider exiting at current levels and wait on sidelines, see whether the stock manages to cross this 13 barrier decisively or not, and then you may again consider. Otherwise, the easiest approach is to focus on Bharti Airtel, wherein we are seeing consistent trend. It's a marginal consolidation that we are currently experiencing in this stock, but the overall trend is positive.
Got the view, Ajit. We have another caller now dialing from Mysuru, and Mohan has a stock query for us.
That's with regards to where L&T stands. We've got our next caller. Priyansh is calling us from Madhya Pradesh. Priyansh, hi, very good morning to you. I believe you have a question on Tech Mahindra.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and ask the question.
Good morning, sir. I have a query regarding Tech Mahindra. I am holding 545 shares from 1750. Means I have averaged the shares and it is now 1609. Should I hold or sell?
Okay, and Priyansh, when you bought this, was it from a long-term perspective or did you see the chart?
No. Just for short-term.
From a short-term. Okay, then I'll take this up with Ajit. Ajit, of course, today a lot of IT stocks are under pressure, and this on the back of a CLSA note as well. For Tech Mahindra also, they've downgraded to outperform, and the target price, however, they've hiked the target price to around 1705 from 1695. What are the charts suggesting for you?
So, Mahima, after this recent rebound, means we have had decent recovery across the mid-cap and large-cap name, but, we are seeing again bit of a consolidation for the last 1 week or so. Tech Mahindra looks comparatively better, means we were very close to the previous swing highs. In fact, the record high zone was also not very far away. It's just that we are seeing more of time-wise correction because the IT index is still not showing a decisive sign of reversal. So as of now, definitely he can stay put. 1550 is the immediate base, so that should be his stop loss. On the higher side, 1700, 1750 will be the area where the stock might face resistance in the near future.
Got the view, Ajit. Another query that's coming in is, from Narsimha, and he is asking Coforge if it's a good long-term bet. He's bought at 1874.
Where Coforge is concerned. The next one is from Yashwant, who's writing us from Hyderabad, asking about IEX. It's got 2,300 odd shares at the price of 183. Should he average or exit the stock? Ajit, what's the view on the chart?
So, Mahima, we all know that post this, announcement that there will be no further monopoly in this space for the IEX, the stock has failed to make any decisive rebound also. Means there were multiple attempts to retest or reclaim the major averages, but it couldn't surpass that zone decisively. And again, we are seeing the stock is trading closer to the 52-week low. So the price itself basically indicates that the challenges are still there, and I doubt that we can see any meaningful recovery until we decisively cross this 155, 160 levels in the coming weeks. So as of now, it's prudent to exit or avoid this stock. For any fresh position, one should wait for a decisive close above the long-term averages for the trend reversal.
Got the view, Ajit, but we have another caller now coming in from Andhra Pradesh, and Man Singh is dialing for a stock query. Man, very good morning and welcome to Ask Profit. What's your query?
Sir, good morning, sir, and Happy New Year.
Wish you the same, Man. Go ahead.
Sir, my query is regarding E2E networks.
Okay.
Is it right time to buy E2E networks? I think it is a bottom now near 1900,
Right.
and I'm looking for a long-term position.
And Man, any specific reason, or is it just largely the stock move that you want to enter this particular stock?
Sir, yes, sir, I have read in Wealth Insight, it is one of the probable candidate for 100 bag at least in July series.
Right.
And I am observing from last quarter it went from 1900 to 4,000. Now it has corrected to 19,000. I think this is the right time to accumulate in small quantities.
Right.
So I want to know the long-term prospect.
Fair point. Fair question, Man. But let me check if Samir has a coverage on this one, because Samir, it's definitely been one that's been on mind of a lot of retail investors. You have coverage on E2E networks?
Sorry, no coverage. Not spending.
Ajit, on the charts, any view that you can give, Man? Is it a good time, at least on the price action, that you would recommend buying into it right now, if any?
So Puneet, the good part is that the stock, after witnessing the first time of correction from its record highs, found support around this 1720 area, and in the last two instances also, we were very close to those marks and witnessed strong recovery towards 3,000, 3,200 levels. So it seems like a good bet, but again, one needs to be very disciplined when it comes to the stop losses, because in case if it fails to hold 1900 mark, which he also closely watching, should be the area where one should maintain a stop on the closing basis. In case if it fails to hold, then probably we are set for 1600 or maybe lower. On the higher side, 2250, 2300 will be the first area of resistance, and then eventually the stock can inch toward 2500 in the near future.
That's the view with regards to E2E networks is concerned. The next question that we have is from Sividya, writing us from Chennai, asking about launch. It's bought around 20,000 shares at an average price of 60. Should she hold or sell? Ajit, I'll stick with you for this one. What are the charts indicating?
So Mahima, we are seeing a bit of stability after this phase of correction. Again, closer to the previous swing high, lows close to around 46, 45 mark. The stock is trying to form a base, but it's still trading below the major averages. So the upside seems capped, means the momentum is also negligible. So if the view is, let's say, medium to long term, definitely they can stay put. 45 on the closing base should be their stop. The stock will see some bit of decisive momentum the moment we cross 58, 59 levels in the coming days. So as of now, it's a hold, but avoid any fresh trading.
Right. So that's with regards to where Suzlon is concerned. We've got our next caller. Prakrita is calling us from Bengaluru. Prakrita, hi, a very good morning.
You, Samir, but the next question now is coming in on Poly Medicure. Our viewer, Mangal Das from Goa, is holding 35 shares. He's holding it at 2,670, so he's sitting at a considerable loss right now. He's asking we should add more given the correction. Ajit, would you recommend that trade?
So Puneet, yes, the stock has corrected significantly from the record highs, from 3,200 to 1,700 mark, and time-wise also it's been over a year now that the stock has been witnessing this gradual decline. We have multiple supports around 16 and 1650 area, so which is very close to the current prices. So with that as a stop loss, definitely you can consider adding more. But for any fresh momentum, 2000 is basically the strong hurdle. The moment we cross this, then we are set for the 2400, 2500 levels.
Got that view, Ajit. We have our next caller now dialing in from Bengaluru, and Venkat has a stock query for us. Venkat, very good morning and welcome to Ask Profit. What's your query?
Good morning to the panel and you. So my query is on Kalamandir. So today I see sharp fall around 11%. I am already having it and around 11% today itself on dip. So is it worth to add now? Can I average it? Is there any bad news? Because I tried to search online, I didn't see any significant bad news. Shall I average it or just hold?
Well, largely, Venkat, I think the stock's reacting on its quarterly update because it did come in on Friday, and that was, and I think you can access it on the exchange filing on BSE as well as NSE. So definitely, they've reported a turnover of 411 crores versus 449 crores in Q3 FY25. So there's a fall in revenue, and largely for the 9 months as well, there's been a slight growth, but in Q3 the revenue has fallen. So that seems to be the reason. Sameer, any coverage on Sai Kalamandir for you?
Sorry, again, no coverage. Unfortunately, these are small companies.
Right. No, fair enough. It's sub 2,000 crores. But Ajit, coming back to you for a rescue on this one on the charts, anything for Sai Kalamandir that you can offer, Venkat? Any chance, because the move is quite fresh today, anything that you can recommend in the long term as well would be appreciated.
So even for the long term, Puneet, the trend looks down to us. Means there was a decisive attempt of recovery or a rebound once the stock witnesses a strong recovery from the record lows around 113 to 200 plus, and that was a zone basically last time where the stock witnessed distribution. So it's still like we are seeing fresh decline, and today though the volumes are comparatively lower. In comparison to what we saw in the past, so it might continue to trade lackluster. So my recommendation is not to add to his loss-making position, and for any sign of reversal, at least the stock should form some sort of base. So that is not the case yet. So avoid fresh buying. In fact, if the view is short-term, I would recommend him to exit.
Okay. All right. Viewers and Sameer as well as Ajit, it's time for our second rapid fire segment. You both know the drill. Try to keep your answers as short as possible. The first one is from Madhu, who's writing us from Hyderabad, asking about KPR Mills. She's got 1,500 odd shares at the levels of 1084. Wants to know whether she can continue to hold the counter or not. Ajit, your view on the chart?
Hold with stop at 840.
Any good mid or small caps? Adani Power bought at 155. Ajit, what would you recommend?
Adani Power, hold with 140 as a stop, 160.65 book profits.
Okay, the next one is on Radico Khaitan. Is this a good time to make an entry? If not, what would be the best price? Ajit, your view on the chart?
Wait for further dip towards 28.50.
Bellrise is what Subhash has bought at 100. Park Hotels, Ajit, any view that you have? Our viewers bought at 152, asking we should accumulate a little bit more right now.
So underperforming the sectors, better is to lemon tree.
Okay, the next one is from Shrikant, who's writing us from Hyderabad. Birlasoft is the counter, 200 shares at an average price of 450. Should he hold or sell? Ajit, your view on the chart?
Hold with stop at 410, around 460, reevaluate.
Latent View bought at 608. Birlasoft bought at 430. Ajit, should he continue to hold?
Yeah, hold with 410 is a stop loss.
Okay, PCBL is the next one. Jaya from Bengaluru wants to know if she can enter at the current price or not. Ajit, on the chart?
Maintain a stop at 275, use recovery towards 325, 332, book profits.
NSDL bought at 1,060. Well, viewers, that's a wrap on the second round of the rapid fire as well as this edition of Ask Profit. We managed to solve 52 queries. So Ajit as well as Sameer, thanks so much for joining in, helping us to hit the half-century mark on the first day of the week. But viewers, that's all the time that we have on this edition of Ask Profit. We'll try and solve a lot more queries. If those get unanswered, we'll see you at 2 p.m. So do join in for all those stock-related queries. We'll take some which you've sent right now as well. But a lot more action on the other side. Stay tuned to NDTV Profit.